All right, 3-minute flight instructor Kevin Panic here. Scene one, take one of Cockpit versus Flightdeck. Cockpit versus Flightdeck. All right, we're gonna flip over the timer there. Okay, so we got a lot of we got history, right? Aircraft's got history. We're going through multiple generations now. It was originally, men were flying, and these things developed, and I don't like cuss words, so I ain't gonna go into development things and stuff like that. And then the terms came out like CRM and stuff like that that are hard to change for older people. I'm not saying making no excuses. I'm saying though that we're getting into an environment where the words, if you got to look at the person, right? But the person may be tricky. So if they're trying to use these words, you catch them and you tell them, you say, look, correct. Maybe sometimes, well, you might be able to correct it a little bit, but say flight deck, because it's more inclusive, and it's true. This world is better with more inclusivity, and those, I don't even know if that's a word, right? So anyway, I'm not that good with words, but the idea of where the history came from and how we got to where we are is important. It is important. We don't want to lose our humanity because, you go to Romans, and Romans weren't flying. Of course not, Romans weren't flying, but we still study that. And we still honor certain things, even though some of them Romans are bad people, right? For the totality of how we have navigated, and someday we'll navigate to a peaceful people. I believe it, but that journey is gonna take a lot of looking back and a lot of different minds and people helping us along the way to set what we're doing. But what we're talking about, is talking about learning to fly. So let me give you a little pointer on CRM, and sometimes what'll happen is when your instructor is kind of quiet. And you kind of, what am I doing? And they're observant, and they're using their resources and their mind to see something. Like, say, for instance, I had a good one on short final, right? A student coming on short final and saying, "Oh, what do I do?" And it was interesting because what we ended up determining after listening and post-briefing's important time in this, and that the eyes were on the glide slopes, and didn't transition to down the runway to get that feel of how high you were and how to control. It became a fixation on the glide slope pappies, So boom, after that one lesson, something that had been going on for a while had been fixed. And that was because we had a basis of trust. We had a mutual respect. We had all these things come together to find that one little nugget that might be a nugget that you might have, that you go, remember, on that short final, you're going to start getting pressure, especially if you've been trying to land a lot, and it's not working out right, and there's crosswinds. Go out on a calmer day. I would say that would give you some confidence. Don't keep trying to, be in Kansas, landing